What is up, everybody? In this video, I have me with my friend Conscience again. We just made a video last week and now we're making another one.
What's good, y'all? It's good to be back. I'm gonna actually try and be awake in this video, even though I have to work overnight tonight, but you know how it is.
Yeah, no, he kept falling asleep last video. If you watch the video, you can see he falling asleep over and over again, and I had to carry again. But hopefully in this video, he won't be a drag, you know, just like last time. But in this video, we're going to be talking about dating in 2020 and the 2020s, the experience of dating, which we both have quite a lot of stories.
A whole ass list.
Through. And this is not to bash any of these people or bury them either. This is just a video about our experiences with them. You know, I'm not trying to be a dick or come off that way. You know, just gotta get that out the way first.
Now we definitely hate women. I'm like the fresh, and he's like the fit. Is fresh the skinny guy?
No, we don't. No, we don't. Trust me, we're not incels. We don't hate women. Okay. Well, just like Logan Paul, women go through a lot.
I don't mean to come off as a woke asshole, but women have it hard.
Women have it hard, exactly. We're not coming at. I'm not even trying to be. So I'm just making a joke, but like. Again,
yeah, the purpose of this video,
you know,
isn't to like say like, oh, women suck. Like, this is just definitely a portion of our experiences because there's a lot, and we could make like a separate video on just like people and Gen Z, like growing up through high school, guys, women, all that in between and stuff. This is our dating experience, and we're like heterosexual men, so it's gonna be women. So you know.
Yeah, well, for the most part.
Oh yeah, you got one dude in there.
there's one guy in there. So we'll get to him. There's one little guy in there.
The goat to the goat.
We're also not gonna be naming any names.
Oh yeah.
Like that, just because it's really fucked up. We'll just call them separate nicknames.
Nah, some of them deserve it.
Like the first. Yeah. No, none of them deserve it. None of them deserve it. But well, like some of them are like,
Rose
what the hell?
Demons.
Yeah, no, we've both met some diabolical people before. This first person I'm going to talk about is just a really normal experience. Nothing, because I'm not going to act like every experience I've had or we've both had that are just like, damn, what the hell? Like, do these people just like come out of nowhere like, what the hell? Are you living in an anime? Like, what the hell? Not even an anime, more like a damn Netflix original scary movie ad drama. Like, there are normal experiences that we've had, like with this first girl, Bronte, I will call her. Which is a cut and dry, just never went anywhere because she just led me on. You know, that happens to all of us. At least I can't be the only guy, right?
Yeah, or girl.
You know?
I feel like that's happened to everybody. I have like a let-on story.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. Just like we were friends. I liked her. I tried to ask her out. She never really gave me an answer, and then tried to like somebody else. So just usual. Yeah. No one knows how to communicate anything, and just like, wow, sorry. And you get done dirty, but it'd be like that. Sorry. It's true.
Sorry about that. And then they go on with their lives like nothing happened, like you didn't just make a crazy ass impact. Like, what? Sorry about that. Fuck you, man. Like, I would say the first like weird experience I've had, at least with dating and stuff like that, was in the midst of quarantine. I think it was
crazy hard.
Definitely like 20. Yeah, it was weird, man. And I will call her Skylar.
I said I played these games before.
People who know will notice that all these characters have like a reference to like a show or a movie. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, all like Bronte and Skylar, and like all these characters have some type of reference. Yeah, and this woman was a dominant woman, not in the whipping the strap out kind of way, but more in like a just calm down, girl. Like, I like girls who are feisty and have an attitude, but this girl definitely took it in a different perspective, in a different way. At a point was literally trying to choke me, which is too much. You know, I'll just say that's too much. Just stop it. That's too much. That's too much.
I have nothing to add or compare to this. Never have had this happen to me.
Yeah, no. Like, she was just one of those girls that was a bit much. No, it's not my type. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just... Whoa, slow down. Like, I'm just saying, like, just a bit too much. Another girl, which also just went nowhere, was... We'll call her Fiona. She was we both actually met her, funny enough. He met her before I met her, and it was just so weird because it went nowhere, literally nowhere.
It's funny because when I
just like, oh well.
when I dated her, like for those 2 weeks too in middle school, me and her went nowhere. And I remember he was like, yo, bro, like, remember that girl you like kind of dated or whatever? I'm like, you cool with like, you know, if I try to go somewhere with her? And like, obviously we usually never go for each other's like partners or whatever.
Yeah, we
but
never
like
do that.
that was a situation where it was like, bro, I was like 12 and we didn't even really date like that. But it was just funny because like it also went nowhere with him too. I got like,
it did go nowhere.
There's
so weird. It felt weird.
There's also like so many like, I feel like a lot of dating is like that. Like I have like a lot of stories of just like went nowhere, waste of time, like just like what even happened. Like I only put one on this list, I think, where like oh yeah, there's this white girl that like there's a lot of white girls. I gotta make a separate video on like snow bunnies and shit, bro, cause god dang. Nah, there's one girl who like it was crazy cause like they made the initiative first. Like this girl like I think I met from a dude I know, one of my gay homies. Well, I wouldn't say I'm not that close with him, but like.
Why do you say it like that?
Facts, like my buddy Lester and I like.
Facts.
We were more friends back then, but like I remember he was like, "Oh, bruh, like there's a girl I know, like she over here looking at your Instagram, she's going crazy, bro. Like here you go." And cause you know how gay dudes, they know everybody, bro. And I remember one time I was like, "Yo, bro, hook me up, bro. I know you got." I wasn't serious, but he actually did like find somebody for me. And she lived like in a different town, like an hour away, but like she over is like, "Oh, I'll come and see you." And I'm like, okay, you know, and you know, chemistry was good, all that shit. And
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
like, I remember something was weird too. Like, I remember I took her to the spot
Something
at
was off.
Facts.
She had a cock. That was what was
What's he gonna do? Oh! He's pulling his cock out!
I remember I took her to the spot, like downtown, and we were like on like the overpass or some shit, and like I don't remember. I said something like so like I don't even know, and she's just like, "Oh, you're so deep. You're so like so interesting." Like they'll have that like star like struck look in their eyes, and then like you never hear from them again. And then
the black man enchanted me.
Facts. And then like I think the last time I heard of her, like I think she ended up ghosting me for some like grown-ass man who then like started having the cops on his ass, and it was crazy. I dodged a bullet, not gonna lie, but like those facts. Those stories aren't exactly the same, but like they just went nowhere. But like
yeah, they both went. Now his was crazier. His was definitely crazier. Like just snow bunny over here.
I gotta make a video about snow bunnies.
All the snow bunnies out here, like, what the hell going on? I would say like another weird experience I've had where this one is definitely like, they're all weird. But this one is like, Jesus, man, like this is, if she was a dude, she would be locked up.
So you'd have like one of those CoffeeZilla like YouTube videos on it where it's like, in 2019, this scum of a human being. Like if it was a dude, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this insane person.
No, she was crazy because well I'll call her
Gasai.
You know,
Yuki.
Exactly. Because she was fucking weird. Which at first we were friends, and I tried to keep it that way. I was like, hey, we're just gonna be friends. We're gonna be cool, you know. We're gonna be chill.
That don't belong.
Facts. No, like she was. For one, she was a fiend. At least when it comes to like certain stuff, she wasn't.
I got
like,
Travis Scott in the background.
Yeah, no, like she wasn't like on coke or nothing, but like she was a fiend for certain things, and she was mentally unstable. Like a lot of these girls were mentally unstable, and
a lot of people
but this one was apparently shown, which is why I'd rather be friends with her at the time. I was like, hey, we can just be friends and we can be cool. At a point, she was driving in her car, which had a lot of problems with it that she
the white girl I was talking
purposefully
about too.
no, like this, she purposefully did not fix the problems with her car because her excuse was, oh, I don't care about dying, I don't care, and I was like, oh my god, like, what the hell, like, I'm here for you. I would try to
Slow
help you as a
down.
friend and all that, but I'm not gonna. Facts. I was like, what the hell? I'm not gonna lie. In the moment, I was like a little pissed. I was like, oh my god, bro. Like, why not tell me this before? As in, like, you're putting me in danger and you in danger at the same time. And next thing you know, this lady is trying to hop on top of me. And when I say there's no reason for her to do this, because I didn't say anything or do anything in any way. The only thing I did was comfort her in a moment. And not even like I'm holding on to her and swooning her and cuddling her. Like, I was literally like just comforting her like a normal human being would do for someone who has a lot of problems, because I felt bad. I was like, dude, I feel bad for this person. And I'm not trying to come off as a dick who's like, oh, you have mental problems, you're a fucking loser, man. It's a skill issue, bro.
Yeah,
Skill-based matchmaking. Like, I'm not even trying to come off that way. Because if you have problems, it's like, hey, man, everyone has problems. But this person tried to turn these problems into I'm the solution to them, and I'm going to hop on top of you because you're so, like, good to me. And I was like, man, what the hell? That, which is, you know, not to be that guy, but, like, that is definitely, if it was a dude who tried to forcefully come on to somebody like that, he'd be locked up, man. He'd be locked up. I obviously am not, I don't feel like, oh, this person is like just a genuinely complete bastard. Like, I don't feel that way, because I don't think she was, but
Yeah, you're also more in danger as a woman being like assaulted by a man than like a man being assaulted by a woman. Like, it's still bad both ways, but definitely less dangerous.
yeah, it is less, but she was crazy. You know, I don't know if he has a similar
Nope.
experience to
I don't know
that.
where you find these hoes, bro. I'm not gonna say I haven't come across
She was from college. She was from
crazy
college.
people,
College.
but you know, that definitely stays away from me. I'm not gonna lie, and I thank God every day for that, because what the
Thank
hell?
God every day.
What
Lord
the
of
hell?
mercy, like, bro.
I know there's a lot of
she was
niggas that like
definitely
you, like
crazy.
not like you, but out there that would take advantage of that situation though. Don't do that. Don't be a lame ass. fucking
Said
kid,
like
bro.
me, man, bro. Think I'm Joe Goldberg over here, Bronte. Like, oh my God,
No,
bro.
I'm saying
like,
you did the right
you
thing
think
by
I
not
am?
trying to like let her come on to you, bro.
I did. Oh, I tried. I did.
I'm saying there's a lot of niggas
I
out
know
there that
some
be
dudes
like,
definitely would have.
damn, me all on me, bro.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
These niggas were broke down in the middle of the woods in some buttfuck nowhere town, bro. She was trying to get nasty,
Facts.
trying to get drunk and
Yeah,
nasty.
it was in the middle of nowhere. In her broken down car that broke down on us, and we're sitting in the car. And the worst part was her fucking dad was the one that found us, bro. That was the goofiest part. Her goddamn dad found us. Just like I said, it's not just women who do these things.
Children,
It is
it's the men.
Yeah, no, it was also when, which I've had, you know, this weird experience with a guy I met from school. He was a cool friend at first.
Right. He was a good old pal.
And going into this, yeah, like I knew he was gay going into it, and I didn't care. I'm not a kind of person who's like, I can't be friends with you because you're gay. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, I'm personally just not gay. You know, I'm straight. But this guy was gay, and he was coming at a point. I was like, all right, well, that's cool. I'm straight. You're gay. Facts. Like, this dude in the car tried to kiss me, and I was like, whoa, hey. I literally pushed him off. I was like, oh, chill, bro. I'm not like that. I'm not on that type of timing. And he was like, oh, I just misunderstood. I'm sorry. You know, my bad. At first, he was like that. The reason I stopped being friends with him was because he kept, at a certain point, he kept making these certain signs where he would grab my thigh. And I'm like, don't touch me. Herbert, don't touch me, man. Don't grab me. Like, facts.
We gonna party tonight.
These Diddy ass facts. Like, this dude was like, come on, man, come on. And at a point after he said this, I kind of stopped being friends with him. Was when he said, oh, well, how do you know you're not gay? You haven't tried.
Real, bro.
Should I at
He's
least
on
give it a
something, bro.
try?
He's cooking.
And I was like,
He's cooking, bro.
I was like, hell nah. I was like, dude, just stop it.
Why
I'm
don't you
not
get up that
attracted to
Kimbo
you
and
that
come kiss
way.
me on my house?
Facts. Like, this man was insane. Like, please, bro. Herbert, dude over here, was trying to come on to me in that way. And after that, I was like, all right, well, just break it off. Break it off, Herbert.
Like, he broke it up with
That's
her.
why I would end it.
They couldn't be together.
Which he wasn't like. The funny thing was, he was an attractive guy. But I'm not, I personally not
Like a
like
K-pop
that.
idol hot. He was thinking about it too. He was like, damn, bro, if I was a girl.
No, I
Low-key.
wasn't. Bro, I was not thinking about it like that. I was not thinking about it like that, bro. Trust me. But, well, a little bit, but, I don't know if he has an experience like that.
Nope.
Similar.
Well, I mean, I've had guys like,
Oh, yeah, he's had men hit on him.
yeah,
I would assume, them dudes just be coming up like, damn, like, them legs,
yeah, like
bro.
you definitely
Damn.
definitely got some like weird shit. Like, but like I've never had like.
Oh, he's a server, so he gets the tip, if you know what I mean.
Boy, stop.
If he wants to get the tip, he's gonna have to get
Facts.
the tip.
Crazy. I don't think I've ever had a guy like come on to me physically like that though. I definitely gotten like a flirty comment or like just like a, like a, what, like, you looking at me, you good, bro? Like,
It makes more sense for you, though.
Yeah.
It makes more sense for you. You look more like that. You look more like you're gay
no,
than I do.
no, bro. You dress very,
Makes
very
sense.
androgynous, if that's the right word for that.
No, I don't,
Very-
bro. No, I don't.
Very
bro.
unisex.
You saw what I was wearing the last time I hang out with you. What was
That's
I
what
wearing?
he started
bro?
dressing. He started recently dressing like a straight.
What am I wearing now, bro? What am I
Probably
wearing
nothing,
now,
bro. Like a gay
Come on,
nigga, that's
be
probably
for
what
real,
you're
bro.
wearing right now, bro.
Be for real,
Bro's
man.
probably
What am I
wearing his
now?
drawers.
What am I
Probably only got his
wearing
camera
now?
up to here, bro. Bro's probably butt booty nigga. I would not be surprised, bro.
That's real.
So you know how you Marvel
That's real,
rival
but-
players be.
Facts, avoiding the combo of deodorant and soap.
Facts.
Like it's the plague, bro. But I guess another experience I can think of off the top of my head is this girl. We'll call her Meadow Soprano, because she was an Italian girl. Okay, she liked the gabagoo, right, bruh? The
You
gabagoo,
just
man.
reminded me of
The
this kind of girl right
gabagoo.
now.
Gabagoo. And this girl, it was amazing at first.
Yeah, I was actually happy for
W.
him.
When I say it was like facts, like it was so cool. I felt like she balanced me out in a way. And then the switch up came. Obviously, certain things go wrong, and then she ended up moving, and then her parents
Bro's giving
started
her a
being
lot of-
racist. She definitely said some hurtful things, very hurtful, especially her goddamn parents, bro. Her parents were very not cool to people
Yeah,
of
Burger
my
King. Man.
ethnicity. Yeah, they Burger King hat man. I mean, he has a pretty similar experience, I think. when it
Oh
comes
yeah, for sure. I dated this Puerto Rican girl.
to- him more so.
No, we could go band for band. We could go band for band for sure. But
I can get a pass with certain parents because they can't even
Yeah,
tell what I
facts.
am. They don't even can
this
tell.
this light skin
They're like,
over
what
here
are
with
you?
the racially ambiguous tone. But see me, they there's no question about what I am. The goofy part is like
Hell no, black
these
man.
girls will like generally like
Question
you or,
about it.
Like the goofy part between like this shit be like these girls will like there's obviously some racist girls who just don't actually like whoever they're dating, they're just simply doing it just to fuck. But like this girl I dated did, and I gotta make a separate video on this, but like she did actually like me, did actually like feel strongly about me. But it was just weird because she was like I dating her. It turned out, I don't want to say turned out because it's probably obvious looking back, not gonna lie, but like she was racist and so was her fucking family. I mean, literally the first time I met this girl's family, it was her little sister was like, damn, he's dark, like he's really dark, and she was like 12.
God.
So I was like, I shouldn't have gave that a pass, not gonna lie.
That's inappropriate.
That should have been a crimson
Facts, you
flag.
shouldn't have. You should have been like, what?
And then her dad was always calling me Negrito or some shit, which is blackie in Spanish.
Oh God.
Crazy. And I remember when I said something about it, she's like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
that's
that's
my dad.
insane.
Like, like my poppy, like, don't let them damn Latino and Latina people confuse you when it comes to their toxic shit, when they start making excuses for their parents, bro. They're like, me mommy this, me poppy this. Nah, bro. Your family is crazy. But yeah, I was stupid as hell for entertaining that shit, bro. She over here calling me the hard R and shit. My goofy ass kid trying
Oh
dating her.
God.
I was trying to convert her into education, Didn't work, bro. Never again.
I was trying to let her see the light.
Facts. You misunderstood me, master. I only seek divine justice. But yeah, I was goofy as
Zamasu,
hell.
what is the meaning of this? Like, what the heck, bro? Facts, goofy. I I've had racist encounters, but never to that extent of the hard R and all that. Like that's beyond now. He'll take the point on that one. Well, we'll give him the point, bro. Facts, you know, just get. Unfortunately, there was another girl that was a goth girl. I'll call her Raven, like from Teen Titans. Long story short, this girl tried to stab me with a little pocket knife.
Died.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna die, bro. Like I said, I basically grabbed her wrist like that. Yeah, no, I know I've played enough Arkham games to know how to. Yeah, facts. No,
It sounds fake, but it's actually real. It's the crazy part.
It does sound like it never happened, but like obviously I'm not Batman. I didn't like perfectly like stop the joke, put it down. But like she did pull a knife out on me and like she wasn't like chasing me down like Michael Myers over here like like it was more like it was more like a threat if anything. And I remember grabbing her wrist in like the most like Luigi-ass way possible. We're like, Mario, put that down. Like more like that than Batman. It was a weird experience because it was more like I didn't want to be in a relationship with this person at the time. Even though I thought she was like, when I tell you she was like attractive, bro, like I remember he's seen her and he's like, bro, don't. I told
you, bro. I'm literally like.
He was like, nah. As soon as he saw, nah, bro.
I was like, bro, I told you, don't go to that fucking house, nigga. Like, I just had a feeling when looking in her eyes, bro. I can identify crazy, bro. I was like, you leave that door alone, boy.
Facts. No, I mean he could tell instantly, and I was like, no,
nah, bro.
She was just cool. She was just mentally unstable in general, which. At the time, I mean, it was around quarantine time, I think, or close.
So many people was. Like, Like,
yeah, and I felt bad for her too. No, I'm not giving her a pass because of the way she looked. I just felt bad for her because of her mental state and all that. That's why I kind of tried to be like a little bit friends with her afterwards, which dumb idea.
Yeah, stupid ass idea, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he has a.
Nope, I've never I've experienced girls crashing out on me in public or like having a breakdown.
Yeah, he's a
or
professional
something.
at making them mad sometimes, bro. Making them mad and cry.
Well, rage baiting.
Really well, bro. He knows how to do that really well for real, bro.
Bro, I don't even try to.
He can make a girl cry with just looking at them sometimes, just giving them that look, you know.
Or the Dick Dennis stare.
Yeah, I mean. That is a really weird experience too. It's not as crazy as it sounds. I know it sounds like, oh my, what a fool, bro, but like it's not.
It would have ended very positively. Like it could have ended so much worse, bro. Could have turned that shit so much worse, bro. So much.
I know
worse.
she wasn't gonna do nothing, man. It ended
you
up
just
fine
knew, bro.
I just knew. Exactly. I just knew. I just had the
biracial privilege. Biracial privilege.
Exactly. We get it differently. And
look, I did date a goth girl once. I shouldn't have. I ruined her friend. Nah, it would have been hard to be friends with her anyway. She had BPD. It's the first time I actually experienced coming across somebody like that. She didn't like try to stab me or nothing, but like she obviously was not mentally there all the way, and like that made it very hard to have a relationship with her. Or like that was definitely not one of my proudest moments or best moments. Not gonna lie, but I just feel bad for those people because they just be toxic as hell, but like they can barely control it. It's crazy. Me, I have a similar story in terms of it was so crazy good when it was peak, but the fall off was insane. We're able to get some of these people in the video one day. Like I've seen that happen to other YouTubers before. Whether
they're
like
never gonna be in a video if we say what some of these people really did.
Yeah, a lot of these people never had to face accountability because we've all done like some lame shit or like not the best shit, but like we faced the consequences of my actions. But some of these people just got scot-free. It's like crazy because they're still here. Not just girls. I know niggas too who are just like, wow. Like,
yeah, no, these dudes, these men, bro. Menage a trois, like.
Yeah, we got.
Are fucking insane.
We definitely gotta make a video on like why I like just making like dude relationships or like why they're so hard. like in this day and age, because like we have too many stories of just like crazy niggas. I had a Romeo Juliet ass situation, so we're gonna call this girl Juliet. She was like Jehovah's Witness, and like anybody who knows my music, and I had like one particular album where like that's all I talked about was this damn girl. The Lonely Bachelor had asked. Yeah, she was just Jehovah's Witness, and her religion can't be with people like me who are not in their religion, and also her parents was racist. She also was Cuban, so her parents were also like, he's black, what? And he's not in our religion, and he's a guy. Like, you know, it was a triple threat. So it was definitely like kind of hard because we were like trying to see each other in secret and shit. And then ultimately, like, you know, how am I supposed to fight against all those odds? And then that's why like I had the comparison of like, oh yeah, I remember some crashing out, because I remember she couldn't deal with all the emotions and stress. So every time she would see me, sometimes she would just break down. It's like, I don't know what to do, or like whatever. And it was sad to see, because I even tried giving my space to her, but then she would like still tweak. Then I was like, okay, so do you want me to like try and give you attention? It was really weird.
But like I wouldn't say like every girl that we've encountered is a bad person. Like there have been W girls in our lives, even friends. Like I'm part of the I think we both agree. Like yeah, I think a guy and a girl can be friends. I think that's possible in this day and age, and even when you're not friends and you're more than friends. Like there's a girl right now I'm talking to that I'll just call Chicken Nugget, and Chicken Nugget. I've known Chicken Nugget for about like a year beforehand, or around almost a year, and now for the last like 3 months we've started to talk more on that.
She's not real, by the way.
She's not real.
What are you talking about? She's real.
Facts, like she's been honestly a W. She's been goated. She's been great. She's amazing, and I think it's because we're taking our time and taking it a bit more slow and letting it marinate more, which is
letting
W.
the chicken nuggets marinate.
Exactly, letting the chicken nugget marinate, bruh. Letting the chicken nugget do its thing. And, you know, obviously Johnny's been doing well too. I would say, for the most part, yeah.
No, I'm with fine shit right now. It's alright. Yeah, it's cool and all type shit, you know.
He actually has a girlfriend. I'm not technically dating this girl. Well, I'm dating her, but I'm not her girlfriend or boyfriend.
He's teaching her the ropes,
After
you know,
months.
showing her how to be with an alpha male.
No. Please, bro. Please, man. Please, bro. But
as you can tell, I'm like 6'2" and 180.
no, he's shorter than me, bro. But like the same, or he's a little taller than me. A little bit. It's because of his hair. His nappy hair, bro.
Yo, he got my hair goofy in the thumbnail, bro. It's way more spikier than this, bro. It's like more, you know what I mean, bro?
I didn't even look like that in high school either in the thumbnail. I don't look like I think I had a fro in high school.
Yeah, he was chopped in high school. Not gonna lie.
I was
Not me,
chopped.
though.
I still am a little chopped.
I've always been amazing. Not gonna lie.
He's like a solid. He looks solid.
No, he wasn't that bad. He just had a bad haircut. Same with me. Well, I didn't have a bad haircut, but like, I definitely.
You had a bad haircut when you. I think it was junior year when you cut it a little bit and you looked fucking goofy.
Oh, y'all hating on him.
What? I'm gonna put a picture on the screen of both of us in high school.
Oh, the Mega Mind, yeah. I'm gonna cut my hair too.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the final thoughts I have, though, which, again, I do have my problems, and Johnny has his problems as well. We're not perfect by any means, and facts, bro's the perfect being.
Facts.
But we do have our problems, and we do have our faults as well, and there are
It's because of our
W
mommies. We
people out
choose
there.
women that aren't good for us.
Oh my god, bro. You do, not me. You do. I don't do it no
Debatable,
more.
bro.
You do, though.
Debatable. Explain that list, bro. Explain this list of demons that you've somehow come across. Unless you
They're
just
not.
have
That's the crazy.
crazy
I wouldn't
luck.
say they're demons. I wouldn't say they're demons like that. There's just people who are misunderstood and.
We
need
got Gosu
to
over
learn
here.
more
No,
about
these
themselves.
mortals need correction.
We're yours. If I'm Gosu, you're
Mortals need
Zamasu,
correction.
where you want to destroy them, man. I'm trying to help them. Because I don't think any of these people are bad people like that to me. They've done bad things, but I wouldn't say they're bad. They're not Griffins, bro. They're not.
All that I deem evil.
They're not demons, bro. No, I have my problems. Like, I can be a bit clingy and sometimes needy when I really do like a girl. And occasionally, like, I
This
forgive
nigga yapping
too
about
much.
his therapy and you know why he's a little bad nigga, bro. See, what you need to do is leave these.
It's crazy
hoes
because
alone.
he's the same way when it comes to like being too understanding and being too kind and being a softie. Because at the end, he's more like that than I am.
I'm such a
And
sweetheart. You can tell by this pink shirt I'm wearing, right?
Facts, you
Yeah.
gay and yeah, you gay. Facts, like it just. I just wouldn't say any of these people are bad. We're not trying to bash any of these people either. I just think it's funny to talk about it. Those are my final thoughts. If you have any too, you can add before we end this video.
If these people ever watch this video one day, which I'm sure they will, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about it at all. Not gonna lie, y'all did it to yourselves. And if we did any of this shit to y'all, I know y'all would be going crazy about it. So just saying.
What a fucking demon, yo! You're
I'm
the
just saying.
demon.
Look,
You're
look,
the.
I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Like, I'm just calling it how it is. Like, we being real. We be for real. If
You're
we-
the demon, bro. You're the fucking bastard over here who's like, these people are mean. Like, oh my god, like what? These
I
people.
mean, I don't
they're
hate none of
not,
these
like,
people still. Yeah,
I think
I don't
they're
hate these
JoJo villains over here.
I don't hate-
Angelo type shit.
I don't hate none of these people. I just think that experiences like this we should share because we have experience and people should learn not to date anybody crazy, guy or girl, whatever in between. Just pick somebody who treats you good and listens to you and actually cares about you. And you can do that without like doing stupid shit. You know, you don't need drugs or alcohol or sex to like somebody. You know, you could just like somebody's presence. That's a topic for another video, how to stay well away from crazy peoples. But yeah, I don't got nothing else to add except that I'm just him, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, I mean, this video is definitely going to be fucking long. I mean, goddamn, we're at what, 50 minutes right now, or around that time, which is insanity. So the editing is gonna be a bruh, but I mean, at least we'll get a lot of shorts and clips from it, though, right, bro?
Yeah, W's in the chat, fam. W's in the chat.
Yeah, W's, yeah. Yeah, no. And it's funny because me and Johnny have known each other for a stupid long time, man. Just a very, very long time.
For eons,
So,
centuries, multiple lifetimes. I've known this nigga.
Actually, the few, like, 2 people who stuck around to the end of the video, because I know most of the people are not going to see this from the video, or probably going to see from shorts, because I'm primarily a Dragon Ball and anime YouTuber. But if you stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate it for listening to us 2 goobers yap. Next video I will do again with Johnny as well, where we'll talk about something really funny. But that's gonna be for this video, guys. Hope you'll enjoy this one. He has no final thoughts. We should say peace at the same time, right, bro?
All right. Peace. I got you first. Peace.
Peace. Like that, bro. You gotta be a peace.
Peace.
You gotta be-
You don't have to voice like that, bro. You
Pizza.
gotta nonchalant. Pizza. Nobody said peas and carrots. Peas. Yeah.